miraculously changed my life, and just being around that culture all my life.
And I love that NGEN is what I like to call worldwide. You know, like that's beautiful, man. All right, there we go.
What's up,
Mr.
my
Greg.
brother?
What's up, man? How are you?
How you doing, man of God?
I'm well. I'm blessed. You know how that is.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? What's it looking like over there? Out in where are you at again? Southwest
Florida, man, moving and shaking.
Florida. That's what's up. All right. So we did an awesome event, and thank you for being a part of that, right? And thank you for putting a lot of that together. Tell me your experience, what you saw, what was special about that night? Well, those 2 days actually, but you know.
Oh man, just seeing so many young people in the building charged, and just celebrating Jesus Christ, man. I think God Over Money, they did a really, really, really excellent job at really ministering to the kids. It's always a charged atmosphere. Anytime we invite artists out from CHH, man, it's always an amazing experience, man. Always. And then the second day, we had our turkey drive. We had about 800 turkeys, and yep, a lot of the kids served. A lot of the kids served, and it was absolutely amazing. It was a blessing to have NGEN support us for the whole entire 2 days, and thank you all so much for sponsoring the event.
Tell me what that service looks like, because you know when you say the kids were serving, we talking tennis? I know we're not talking tennis.
Oh man, we're talking man, turkeys, man, just loading up cars with food and turkeys.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it just it left smiles on a lot of people's faces to see the kids out there serving. And you're talking about, there was close to 1,000 people pulling in. It was a drive-through we had at our headquarters.
Nice. Well, tell me a bit about that community, all right? Because I haven't personally been to Southwest Florida. What is that community, the community that is being served in that area? What do they look like? What are the needs?
Oh, that's a really good question, man. Thanks, Rajan, for asking that. Well, so a part of our mission with CityTakers Southwest Florida is CityTakers Atlanta is our mission is gears toward the poor and the marginalized areas, and so there's a lot of poverty in the area we're in. Our mission base is open Tuesday through Fridays, and we provide resources to the community, groceries, Pampers, and then we're always out in the community, not just the holidays, but we're always in the community giving back, doing what we can. And so the need is always great all over the inner cities of America.
Well, tell me about like how NGEN fits, like what we do, because we play hip hop, we play pop, we play music that speaks to a certain generation. What do you believe NGEN has that connects with, like why is it a yes in that community?
Oh man, I say NGEN fits very well because kids love hip hop. They're really growing in the area of CHH. A lot of the parents are tired of their kids listening to the music out there that pushes them downhill to a negative lifestyle, and they want their kids upward. They want their kids to make positive decisions, and we live in a day and time where if we're not reaching them, the culture is right there reaching them. So NGEN plays a really huge part into filling the gap and making sure our kids get exposed to the right music.
Yeah, that's what's up. And along the same lines of that, what is the goal for CityTakers, and what you're seeing happen through what God is doing?
Well, that's a really good question. So our goal is for people to come to know Jesus as their personal Lord and Savior, and we know that the hip hop culture is so, it's not stopping anytime soon. And so, what better way to reach our young people, in their language? And so, um, a part of our mission statement with City Takers is transforming cities through hip hop, and first and foremost, the love of Jesus Christ, man. So I came out of the hip hop culture. I came out of that dark drug culture.
Okay.
Sold a lot of drugs, and the Lord miraculously changed my life. And just being
Amen.
around that culture all my life, and to be in this spot today, where now I'm a part of the solution and not the problem. I made a commitment to the Lord that we were going to use our platform to draw people to Him.
That's beautiful, man. I was literally, while you were talking, I was like, man, I wonder what his connection is
Hmm.
personally to it. You just basically answered that within there. Because I know growing up, like I wasn't in the streets, but
Yeah.
I was close enough to it
Right.
that I was scared of it. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
was like, I know my parents, they did a good job of letting me see what was there, but also pointing me to a solution, saying this is why we're doing what we're doing. And some people don't have that, right?
Right.
Like some people don't have that structure or that family or that infrastructure to get pointed to that way. So that's why ministries need to be out there. That's why
Man, that's
there are
so
so many
good.
people doing just what you're doing.
So good, man. So good. Yeah, man. I listen. I thank God for y'all. I really think. Um, Shout out to the family of Chris Chicago. I met Chris Chicago over at Flavor Fest, man, and such a genuine soul, and just seeing the amount of artists that were coming to him, and for different things, and he really was a lot of help to a lot of artists, man, and a lot of artists were able to get their music played on air and really get their music out there to the masses of people. And people are hurting all over, man. And so I mentioned Chris because he was that bridge, and now you guys are that bridge now to that God is using in these times to really help the Christian hip hop genre to continue to get out there into the inner cities all over America. Because when young people go to sleep at night, they're putting
Mm.
on their earbuds and they're listening to this music, and but when we expose them to the right things, man, they're gonna be like, "Wow, man, what's this, man? I never heard this before." And next thing you know, they want to follow these artists, and they end up
Yeah.
going to their concerts, and next thing you know, their whole entire lives change. So y'all have a really huge role, man. And I'm excited about the future, where y'all are headed, man. And I'm excited to be a part of the journey too.
Absolutely. Speaking of that journey, let's rewind a little bit. All
Come
right.
on.
Think about that first CHH moment for you, that first Christian hip hop exposure that you had. Do you remember that? I remember personally for me, like
Oh man, okay, I can take you way back, bro.
yeah, let's go,
My
let's go.
listen, my okay, so when I was released from prison, I was going to a church called Mount Hermon, and
Okay.
the pastor who was the youth pastor who was mentoring me during the time, he was like, "Man, I got some dope Christian hip hop CDs for you to check out." And this was when Lecrae and the 116 Click. This is when they were in their prime. And
Mm,
so, man, I heard I remember my very first Lecrae CD, After the Music Stops. Real talk,
yo.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Yo, real talk.
the
Real
Real
talk was
Talk
before
album,
that.
man, and
After
Trip Lee.
that was one with the tape over his mouth. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Trip Lee, Lecrae, all those boys. And one of the songs they came out with was "Riding Down, the Top Down, Listen to the Jesus Music."
Jesus music.
And so, man,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these dudes, they got a lot of swagger, man. Like, wow,
Yep.
man, like they're not, they look like me. And so,
Yeah.
I fell in love with all of Lecrae's music, man. The whole entire 116. Same thing. Started going to their concerts, youth pastor. He started taking me to a lot of these concerts, and the rest was history, man. I just fell in love with it, and he never stopped. He never told me to stop listening to secular music. When I got a hold of these guys, I didn't want to listen to secular music no more, and that's the thing, man. So the same thing. We have our Wednesday night life group. I mentor a lot of the youth, and they know I don't play secular music in my car, and I don't stop them from what they're listening to either. But when they're at CityTakers, they're listening to all Christian hip hop. For a lot of them, they when they start hearing the music, just like it affected my life, they leave changed. I don't even want to listen to secular music no more, and they start listening to Christian hip hop.
I think that's beautiful, man. Like I know how important music is.
Yeah,
Like there's a reason why music is in the background of every movie, of every show. It's
right,
in the grocery stores. You go
right,
shopping, boom, music is there, right? They're trying to play the tunes so that you buy more Coca.
right.
All that stuff, right? Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, you hear them? You hear my dogs? Boy, hey, listen, they are something else too, boy. Ooh, hey,
That's funny. But like the music is it's incredible, and I just know that it does impact people and it leads people. I feel like that's what Jesus does. I don't feel like Jesus pushes people. Like you were saying, like your pastor didn't tell you stop listening to secular,
come on,
and you
man.
didn't encourage people to do that. And like I think that is good advice. It's good advice,
Because
but
we can't force people to. He does the changing, man.
exactly like
He does
Jesus,
the changing.
he leads. He says follow me. You know what I mean? And so I think that's what a lot of the good, solid, Bible believing,
Right,
spirit Christian rappers and rappers that are in the industries that are Christian, you feel me? They're leading in that way. And I feel like Engine does have a place in that. And I love that Engine is what I like to call worldwide.
right.
Like it's not only in one area. We're, we got a studio in Houston, but we also have folks out in Southwest Florida, right, holding it down, telling people, "Yo, this app is here, this website is here." The access is what's the word? This access is
Right,
available. It's unstoppable, right? Just
right.
like God's spirit. And so it's amazing that people can get Engine anywhere, anytime they want. And I say thank you for holding it down for us in Southwest Florida the way you have.
Hey, man, thank y'all, man. We're I don't want to get too far into it. I know we'll all get together. But
Yes.
I was
Yep.
sharing a little bit with Carlene. I said, man, we gotta get a location here, man, for Engine, man, and
Right.
in due time.
In due time, right? God willing. Like,
Amen.
and that's the cool thing about it. Like, anything can happen, especially if it's kingdom purpose. If it's
Yes,
kingdom purpose,
absolutely.
he knows. He knows. That's what's up. Well, is there anything that you would want to share? Anything, I don't know, that's coming up for you guys that you're going to be
Our
doing?
toy drive. Oh yeah, we have a. So we're gonna finish out the year with it's our last outreach of the year. Um, Big outreach of the year. Our annual toy drive is taking place December the 22nd. So we man, I'm about to tell you the amount of toys we got donated. We're going to Miami to pick up about 3,000 toys.
Wow.
And when the guy who owns the warehouse in Miami, when he told us to come pick the stuff up, I'm like, how in the world we're gonna pick this stuff up? But somewhere down deep inside, I knew God was gonna provide a way, because God's not gonna provide something. He's not gonna give you something that don't provide the means to be able to
Right.
sustain it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so one of my friends owns a trucking company. Yep. And so we're gonna go down there with a big 18 wheeler, and we're gonna go pick up about 7 to 8 pallets of toys. So
Wow.
a lot of
That's
smiles on people's faces this
yeah.
this holiday season, man. We're excited about that.
That's what's up. Well, I say God bless you in all your endeavors, and I know this partnership is just beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's only going to get better and better and continue to grow.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
excited. We're already. I'll leave them with this, man. We're already working on next year's taking the city bash for 2025.
that's
We're in talks right now with Miles Minnick, Seven. Um, who knows, man? Who knows that? Just know that 2025 is gonna be absolutely amazing. I want to see you down here too, bro, in person. You got plenty of time
right.
to make arrangements, bro. We
That's
gotta
right.
we gotta link up,
You're gonna fly me over there.
huh? Hey, if I have to fly you here, we're gonna get you and Sarah here.
We gonna make it, man.
We're gonna make that happen this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace and love to you, man. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yes,
Don't
likewise,
leave
my brother.